Good morning, Chrissy from Up the Windy Lane. Welcome back, friends. We are definitely going to get some work done this morning. I've already started. I have moved the thyme out of the garden, and I think I'm just going to wait on the horseradish and the asparagus and the one bed that does actually still have beets in it over there, because I think I'm going to go ahead and take these, since I got the irrigation out already, and just pull these up. I kind of tested one and they seem to just kind of come right off the dirt. So the plan is to actually take them and stack them outside of the garden. So we're gonna see how that works. Now all this stuff, like all this plant matter, is going to actually go in the pile in here of the dirt, or I'm actually gonna put them, I guess I should say, in the bottom of the raised beds to decompose. And I have some good old manure out in the pasture from Annabelle that we've kind of been scooping up and putting over in a pile, and it's been overwintering, so it should be good. I'm going to bring it in here too and kind of mix it with the dirt once we get that. But I got a little bit to do before we do that, so let's go ahead and try and see if we can get some of these moved. All right, well, this one isn't moving as easily. The other one I just kind of picked up. This one has a little bit more dirt in it though, is probably why. Oh yeah, this one's not gonna be easy. Let's try this one. This one has less dirt. Let's see if this one's gonna, oh my gosh. Okay, so I said these were gonna be easy to move, but apparently not as easy as I thought. I picked the one, there we go. There we go, yep. Okay, so this one's gonna be an easy one. Okay, so that kind of, I'm not so sure. This is kind of making me sad, maybe. I don't know. And excited at the same time. Is that weird? So it's kind of like when you clean your house and you start moving furniture around and you just kind of know if it works or not. It's kind of like what I feel like I'm doing. I'm not really sure. But this is kind of weird. Just kind of stacking them out here in the yard. This, oh man, this is such a mess right now. Whew, all right. More of the new ones left over there pretty easily, so that's good. I am thinking these older ones back here are probably not going to be as easy, because some of them are already actually falling apart because the corner posts are rotted. So I don't know, kind of making a mess. I got these back here, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull up these other 6 new ones. And I've just kind of been trying to pile stuff over here, the PVC stuff, and get it out of the way. I do have a few more things, and you can see, I don't know if you can see the pile over there by the greenhouse. That's all the irrigation. I was actually able to leave most of that together, which is really good, because you know it's going to still come up and over into the bed and have all those attachments, so that is still able to be used. So that wasn't as big of an undertaking as what I thought it would be. I didn't have to completely take it apart, which was really nice. All right, this is an example of an older one that had already started coming apart. So I don't know, may have to replace some of these cedar boards. We'll wait and see. Like this one I just pulled up. Might need to be replaced. So I went ahead and got the one off of the horseradish and the asparagus, because I figure actually that makes it easier to get to that stuff. So I'll be able to move all this. And the only ones I didn't get, I have 4 I didn't get, which are the oldest. I hadn't tried this one yet because it does have stuff in it. I guess I could try it. This one doesn't really budge a whole lot. This one is falling apart. And this one doesn't budge. So I may have to get underneath it with a shovel and move it out. But I do have a pile that's growing. Let me show you. So here's the pile of raised beds. I don't know, kind of makes me a little nervous that I'm not gonna get this all back together or not have enough dirt, but you know, I should have. So here's what it looks like now. I don't know, guys. Hopefully this was not a huge mistake, because I'm right in the middle of it now. It doesn't matter. I will have to get a tractor in here once I get all the beds out and everything out of the dirt. And that is when hopefully I will be able to kind of scoop the dirt. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it exactly. I just want to kind of like move it over to the side. I don't want to remove it from the garden, but I do want to kind of move it over to the side because I'm gonna start along that fence line there. And so I need to get all of that dirt pulled over here, kind of level that out ish. I mean, it's not bad. And then I'll start putting the raised beds where I think they're gonna go and kind of move them around and see what happens. What I will probably do is start with the new raised beds and go ahead and put them in. I'll have to look and see what my plan looks like. I do have a rough sketch because I was thinking, you know, I could use those older beds. If they have bad boards, I could just put them, you know, up against the fence. That will be okay. Or replace them, you know, go ahead and replace them. I don't know. That's a few. I don't know. We'll see. I need to see how many I'm actually going to be using, and I may just start with the new beds. We'll see. I don't know. But I've made some good progress today. I got that irrigation done, and I've gotten everything out except for a couple of things. And then, oh, and a hibiscus. I have to move that hibiscus in the corner there. But let me show you all this irrigation. Of course, you know, the comfrey just, like, it never, like, it's been frosted on. I don't know how many times. It's even, yeah, I don't even know. So this is the pile of irrigation. So you can see I left like the riser up the bed and then into the bed, and I kept all these attached. That way I don't have to redo all that. So I should be able to just reuse that. And because the beds will be closer together, I'll be able just to cut that and connect them. So it shouldn't be too bad. I'm hoping it is not too bad. It shouldn't be. It didn't take me very long to undo it. I'm hoping it doesn't take me very long once I get all this together. I'll just have to like draw my plan of how I want it to go to use the least amount of hose, and then I should be good. I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna be planting anything in here, obviously, this probably fall and winter, unless I really get on it. We have some rain coming. That's why I'm trying to kind of get this done, even in small batches, like small time periods that I can, because that way I can get as much done as I can. You know, like I did the irrigation yesterday evening, got that taken out. So now I've got most of the beds out. I moved the time, you know, I can just move it a little bit at a time, and a little bit at a time. But I am going to have marigolds everywhere and dill everywhere, I'm pretty sure. Marigolds and dill, because I have marigolds everywhere that the frost hit, and they're going to just kind of be in composted. So probably going to have marigolds and dill coming up everywhere. Oh, and morning glories, obviously. Morning glories. I do have all the loofahs. I've got to get those off of there. They did get frosted on, so hopefully that's okay. I did take one in and peeled it, and it's kind of drying. They didn't dry on the vine because I didn't get them planted soon enough. So hopefully next year I will get those planted soon enough. All right, I think this is pretty good progress for today. So hopefully the next update on this will be, you know, me getting the tractor out or something. I don't know. I gotta get a battery though, because yeah, the battery's dead on that one. So I don't know. I'm definitely not doing this by hand. Wouldn't that be fun? Yep. So I think I can get the tractor in here and get this kind of moved, piled. And I've got a great big old compost pile out in the field that I need to bring over here. And so, yeah, pretty exciting stuff. That's it for today. That was the update on moving the beds, getting most of them out. I've got like comfrey coming up in there, like everywhere as well. So be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to be lovely lights today.